Hey everyone, it's Bookshambi. Welcome to the show.
Random, recently acquired in a trade, will look to prove his worth in this one. And now it's going to be Manuel Pena.
Tonight, the second baseman, Manuel Pena.
Now a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And now the center fielder, Drew Jones. Next one's popped in the air into right. Man kill.
Ball. Here we go. Relay two.
One away. One gone, runner at first. Jack Hurley getting ready to hit. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that is a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. All over that one. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. 2-1 pitch coming. Lifted in the air to left. Thomas under it. 2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. And that'll load the bases. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, number 23. 3-2 now. That one misses, and it brings home a run. Connor Kaiser will hit next. And the righty delivers. That is ball 4, and it brings home a run. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Jackson Feltner. Grounder to short. Fires it into second. Out, and they escape a... Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Joe Random. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Fly ball left field, Rojas. And that'll wrap this inning up. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Top half of the second from Midland. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. So up next, Manuel Pena. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Drew Jones. Out to center.
I got it.
Got it. Two outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jack Hurley. 3-1 pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Aramis Garcia. And now the 1-2. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout, and that ends the inning. On to the next inning. Now the left fielder, Anderson Rojas. Popped up. Settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Fly ball, right field. Man kill.
That's mine.
2 down. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Connor Kaiser. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Here's a pop-up. McIver drifts towards it. That's the most efficient you can be. 3 outs on 3. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Jackson Feltner. Line drive.
I got it.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Nobody on with 1 out. Now, Gino Groover. 0-2, and the delivery. Fly to left.
I got it. Me.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. We head back to the top of the lineup. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Manuel Pena. The 0-1 offering. That keeps the inning going. Drew Jones now at the plate. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe, a stolen base. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Bolte moving under it. And that's the end of the inning. 1 left on base. Base is empty, 1 away. Next up for the Rockhounds, Joe Random. Up the right field line, and it stays fair. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Swings at the big bender for the K. Nate Nankel digs in now. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Touch up. Drive him in for us.
Way out front for strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Way outside. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's gonna offer.
2-2.
Rolls away a little bit. Random leading off first with 2 away. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. We're in the top half of the 5th. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jack Hurley. Ground ball to the right side. Random steps on the bag, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. 1 out and the bases are empty. Aramis Garcia, the next to hit. The third, White. That's out number 2. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Anderson Rojas. 2-2 now. Swing and a rocket. This one has a chance. snags it on the warning track. A blink and you'll miss. Top of the 6th inning, and here at the plate, the designated hitter. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Connor Kaiser. And the 3-2 offering. And ball 4. 2 aboard. So digging in, Jackson Feltner. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. So up next, Gino Groover. 1 run in the inning so far. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fly ball out to right. Nankill. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Rolled slowly to first. Random. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Drew Jones. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So it's 2 runs. Runner at first, nobody out. Random, 1 for 2. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Gets it by him for the strikeout. Efficient work on the mound there. Top of the 7th here. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jack Hurley. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Into center. It falls in. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. This one in the air, center field, going back pretty deep. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with 1 away. 1 out and 2 on. Next up for the Sod Poodles, number 23. This one in the air to right. That's pretty deep. Makes the grab. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4. Connor Kaiser getting ready to hit. Right side, and handles this chance. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They pick up a run. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Joe Random. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Good job. Drop him in right here. Here you go.
And that one hammered. That one's back there. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Tying run waits at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The inning is over, and we're in the top of the 8th. Leading off, Jackson Feltner.
Feltner.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Just missed a home run. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Nobody on with one out. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Gino Groover. Fly ball to right.
Me.
Racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the second
Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Manuel Pena. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning on the bunt. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. And now the center fielder, Drew Jones. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. 1-2 now. Swing, soft line drive. Pulls it in, one away. Runner at first. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Aramis Garcia. 1-2 pitch. Down the right field line and a base hit. Around second, on the way to third.
Relay.
And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home, beats it, safe, and they're up by 4. Nice job to drive in the run. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. On the ground to the left. Picks it up. And now 2 away. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, number 23. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. Comes through with the RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. This one lifted in the air, left field, there to make the catch. They limit the damage here. We head back to the top of the order. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Euribiel Angeles. This one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. And now, Manuel Pena.
The ball game this afternoon, the second baseman, Manuel Pena.
High fly ball to right field.
I got it.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Bunting for a hit. Tries to barehand and it gets by.
Batting first, the catcher.
Now up, Jose Herrera. And 1-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Feed to second for 1. And that's all they'll get. 2 away and a runner at first. And now the right fielder, Jack Hurley. This one is labeled. Out of here. That's gotta feel good. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. That's an impressive bit of hitting right there. A breaking ball away, and he kept his hands back and let the pitch travel deep before driving through it for the opposite field blast. That's textbook stuff. hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, number 23. On the ground, right side. And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Connor Kaiser. Ground ball, right side. Halter. Play made. That ends the inning. 3 runs for him. Runner at first with 1 gone. Random now at the plate. And a curve misses outside. Hits softly on the ground to the left side. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Top half of the second from Midland. Out to short. 1 gone. Beers trying to bounce back after a bumpy first inning. Bases empty, 1 away. And here is Gino Groover. Here's the payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. The lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Manuel Pena. Got him. 2 away. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting.
Next up for the Sod Poodles, Jose Herrera. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. On the ground to the right side, Halter. And plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. We move on to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Anderson Rojas. Hit in the air, right field, Nankill. And there's 1 down.
Now batting. Number
1 out and the bases are empty. The designated hitter digs in now. Grounder to third. Out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Kaiser. 3-2 now. And that keeps the inning alive. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Three balls, 2 strikes. Right through there for the strikeout. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is... So 2 on and 2 out. Random the next to hit. Hit into a double play the first time around. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Make
0-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Set down looking for the backwards kick. Top of the fourth inning with the Sod Poodles at the dish.
Gino Groover.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. Batting order turns over. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Manuel Pena. That one to first. Glove side, but it gets through. Lead runner turns at second. Throw cut off to second. Tag out. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Runner at third and one gone. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Drew Jones. Here's a fly to center. Huelvas settles underneath it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-1. And here's the catcher, Jose Herrera. Line drive. Might be extra bases. And that one's getting into the corner. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. In at second with a two-out double. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Trying to bunt for a hit. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. Here it comes. In the air to center, Huelvas has a beat on. They limit the damage here. One run in. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, the designated hitter, number 23. Liner, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. So digging in, Connor Kaiser. And now the full count offering. And ball four, two aboard. And here's the first baseman, Jackson Feltner. Trying to move the runners over. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everybody's safe. So up next, Gino Groover. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Fly ball to center. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Runner from third in to score. And the lead is up to 5. 1 out and 2 on. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Manuel Pena. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. He's clearly focused on cutting down on the strikeouts. With 2 strikes, he shortened up the swing and put it in play, and he got the single as a reward. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On Hellis to second, throw to first, but not in time. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jose Herrera. And the 1-1. Grounder to the left side. Collects. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Joe Random. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Puts it away. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jack Hurley. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Anderson Rojas. 2-2. Here's a fly to left. Thomas.
I got it.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 away here, nobody on. The designated hitter will hit next. 2-2, here's the pitch. Popped up on Hellis. That is as quick as it gets. 3 pitches, 3 outs. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Connor Kaiser. That one in the air to center field. Huelvas under this one. There's one down. Nobody on with 1 out. Jackson Feltner getting ready to hit. On the ground to short. That's an out.
He's out. The batter, the third
Digging in
baseman,
for the Sod
Gino
Poodles, Gino Groover. Out to center. Huelvas on the move. Makes the catch. That's the most efficient you can be. 3 outs. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Pena. That's a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. Here's the center fielder, Drew Jones. Here's the 1-2 offering. That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Jose Herrera now at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air, right field.
Mine. Here we go, relay.
Makes the play. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. 1 out and runners on the corners. Jack Hurley digs in now. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. There's a ball. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. This out to center. Got it. Runner tags from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. That's textbook hitting in a sac fly spot. Look for something up in the zone and lift it deep enough to bring in the runner from third. Well struck, out to left. It's got a chance.
Heads up, wall.
They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That time he closed ground on the ball quickly and tried to leap for it. Just didn't work out. Batter winds up with extra bases. The 3-2 pitch. Soft contact in the air. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Joe Random.
No ball, 1 strike.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Connor Kaiser. Out to short. The throw to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. One down. And now, Jackson Feltner. Now here's the 0-2. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there.
Heads up, heads up.
Snags it on the warning track. Swinging into the wind there, and it's tough to cut through it right now. That might have gotten out of here with calmer conditions. And that's ball four.
Take your bait.
To the top of the order we go. Here's the second baseman, Manuel Pena. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. And he's got no chance. He's out. Here's the catcher, Willie McIver.
Now batting, the catcher, Willie McIver.
Looper into right field. Oh, gloves it. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Random with undeniable talent and heart, but it's been a tough stretch recently for him. He's looking for a bounce-back game. And now the first baseman, Joe Random. Struggling to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. First offering misses the mark.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you here.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. That's a teachable moment for this hitter. He knows he shouldn't have been late swinging on that 2-0 fastball. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater. Swings and misses. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Kenny Gomez. Out into left center, line drive for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And now the shortstop, Chase Jaworski. This one is labeled. Looks like extra bases. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Two bases, everybody.
And now the right fielder, Ben Gamble. That one very nearly put them on the board in this ball game. I'm sure they were hoping for the homer. Still, it's a great opportunity now with runners at second and third. Fly ball left field. Pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Always nice to strike first and put your team ahead. Good situational hitting to score him from third on that sac fly. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. Handles the chance. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the second. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Jack Blomgren. In the air, right field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. So up next, Logan Cerny. The 0-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. But no throw to first, just holds on to it. I think that was the safe, smart play. They take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw there, safe. Swing lifted to left field. Thomas in position. 2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Line, and that's a base knock. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. The tag, out! That ends the inning. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. 1 up, 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Chase Jaworski. Here's a blooper to left, and that'll get down for a hit. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Ben Gamble. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner turns at second, the throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner. That's a base hit. Run scores. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. Picks himself up an RBI. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. And he grounds it to the right side. Stops it on a slide. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jack Blomgren.
Second baseman, Jack Blomgren.
1-2 now. And plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Out to center. Huelvas gets there under it. 1 away. 1 out and the bases are empty. And now the first baseman, Luis Encarnacion. Next one's popped in the air into right.
That's mine.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Ryan Robleski. 0-2 now. A laser into the outfield.
Got it.
Makes the catch. That's the most efficient you can be. 3 out. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Hook's batting.
Christie, the designated hitter, Kenny Gomez.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Chase Jaworski getting ready to hit. On the ground, left side, 6. Flips it. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Ben Gamble. Rips 1 to right.
Relay 2.
And there's 2 down.
2.
Now the left fielder, Zach Daniels. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Settles under it.
I got it.
And the inning is over. So no. 2 outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Rockhounds with the tying run at the dish. And 1-2. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Hooks, Shea Whitcomb. Liner snagged at first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Line drive and it's caught.
The center fielder, number 10, Logan.
So 2 down. And here at the plate, Logan Cerny. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped to third. Play made, that ends the inning. So they make short work. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Luis Encarnacion. Fly ball to center. Huelvas on the move. And a quick out, number 1. Nobody on with 1 out. Now, Ryan Robleski. And ball 4, missed down low. Next up for the Hooks, Kenny Gomez. He hits a fly to center.
Oh, I got it. Here we go.
Brings it in, and 2 away now. Two away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Chase Jaworski. Got him looking for the strikeout. So it's no run. All set for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
In the air to left. It's pretty far back. Makes the grab, 1 away. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Bases empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Zach Daniels, out to short on Hellis. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Next up, Shea Whitcomb. Lays down a bunt. They thwart the bunt attempt, and the inning is over. Nothing. 1 out, runner at second base. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, C.J. Alexander. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strike. On the outside corner, strike 1. And swing and miss. The Rockhounds with the tying run aboard at first. First the changeup, then the fastball. Doing well to throw off the hitter's timing. He might go to the high heat to try for the K. Swing and a miss for the K. Only 1 out remaining. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Brian Buelvas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one fouled off. They're down to their final strike of the game. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. The Hooks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, trembling in my own said, burn.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times that I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain.